I'm gonna blitz their alley.
Right up their alley. Hello guys. This is a fun game. I just wanted to see if I can perform as well as some of the 5-star generals. There's one I'm playing with, his name is Alakazam. Yeah, the Pokemon.
Charlie.
But he is quite good. He's one of the best people I've played with till now. But what is the difference between my playstyle and his playstyle? It's something I really like to experiment, to know what the difference is. If we can find the difference between them, then I can improve.
Losing Charlie.
The game actually goes quite well. We win it eventually, as you'll see in a bit. But I really don't know how he plays so much better than I. And I don't know. There should definitely be a difference in skill level. Yes, there is, but what is the difference? That is the key thing that I really want to know. And yes, cloakers are annoying, as usual. So if you are 5-star general, or any rank that probably can see the mistakes I have done in this video, feel free to write down a comment or even do a response video and let me know, because I would really like to improve. Yeah, my rank went up as soon as I got the Infinity Pack, and this is me playing with the Air Small Heavy version. Let's see how this goes. This is
Warning.
it was a fun game.
Sting is on our side of the pond in the right corner.
It was a fun game, but not as fun because the opponent just got crushed. I think there were many low-level players on the other side, and so were on our side. So we kept constantly getting flanked like that, but it was still fun. So certain things I learned, like this nade, I learned from a YouTuber, I forget who, but there's so many of them who do it. This is one of the best ways to nade your enemy if they are right behind the point. So I really don't know what I'm doing at this point because I'm just waiting around and seeing what's going on. And then decide if I want to go forward, should I not go forward. Should I wait a bit? And this is where I get in trouble because I really don't know what to do. Should I move forward? Should I not move forward? Where is my team? My team is pushing from both sides. There's a blitz coming, so I decided to just rush forward and avoid the blitz. Now this is a neat trick. Only if I could shoot straight. It's nice to just pop out there and shoot. Oh, the floaters. Now that spot is their favorite, and over time I realized that yeah, I can just sit and watch. They're going to show up eventually, and when they do, I can take them out. Yeah, right now I'm the top of the scoreboard. Doesn't mean anything. Alakazam just doesn't have enough luck yet. Once he starts playing, yes, his score is always double mine. At the end of the game, it was fun. So I really don't know what he was doing as opposed to what I was doing. That's different. And I have been watching other YouTube videos of the high-level players. How is it different from what I do? There's a slight difference. I really can't place it. And this guy, oh my god. He saw the blitz but didn't do anything. And in the coming up, you'll see something funny happen too, because of the same guy. But he is a good player though. This game is going down lately. I mean, everyone keeps saying, yeah, no new maps, no new content, they're getting bored. But there's so much to do actually if you want to improve the style of play. Maybe for the high level players, yes, there isn't much. But for people like me, we'll play this for months and still have fun. Yeah, I should have seen those two, but I didn't. There we go, you can see the Pokemon work. There are some mistakes that I can see that I have done myself, which is pretty bad. I wait too long, or I rush when I'm not supposed to rush. In the sense, I know that there's an enemy, I shouldn't rush. It's probably better just to sit down and see what I do. But sometimes I just rush. Like here, this could have been really fatal if there was one sniper on the left right there. Or anyone for that matter. See, he's going there right now. This was a lucky break. That was a lucky two. But yeah, we're back in front. The air small edge is pretty good weapon, actually. It's pretty good CQC gun. But is it good at far ranges? Not that much. It's not as accurate as the AN-94. It reminds me a lot of Recon's SMG. Double blitz this guy, and we go other directions. That was a good play. But there's a guy on the right. I wish I had my mic at this point when I was playing this. I don't know if you see the change in quality, but this is on a different computer. I don't have a mic with me to play on.
Secured.
Yes, the sound is distorted because I'm running some...
On our side on the right, guy up top, look down.
I'm running some beta drivers. Alright, the Recon is back again in the right corner. And that's his favorite spot. And you'll learn this as we play. But that's what his favorite spot is, so... I think I get him once there. In the next round, I think.
Securing Charlie.
Yes, that's exactly what you should do. Offer a target so your teammates can take them out. Christmas grenades, they're kind of fun. I thought I shot both of them, but then I realized, nope, it was the second one working. Yes, look for your team's markers, like I put a marker there on the right. That means there is someone there, so be careful. But no, people just keep rushing forward and then they die and then someone says on the mic that yeah, there's someone on the right, watch out. Yeah, it's my fault, I should have used my mic.
One in their alley.
Device ready.
Alright, this is a very bad blitz. All I did was get one person. And this was another mistake that I did. There's a guy shooting at me. So after shooting this guy, I should have just waited here. Instead of rushing to get the other place, because there was another recon there.
Losing Charlie.
This was a fun game. But it was fun because I think Alakazam carried us all the way. So just like I said before, if you are
Bubble red side.
to have any recommendations, like this is not what you should have done, you should have probably gone the other way or waited a bit or rushed forward or something, please let me know, either in the comment or you can download this video and use this as some material and give some pause the video and say, okay, right here we should have done this, done that.
Losing Charlie.
Not just me, but many will learn from it, because I believe a lot of them are just like me, starting out,
Securing Charlie.
played for about 4 or 5 months. Skill level has not yet reached the level of the people who have been playing this for 2 years. We really learn a lot from this. Yeah, I don't have a mic, so I just type out whatever happens. At least that way, they know something. So now it's a rush to D.
Securing Delta.
As you can see, there's no one on the left.
Losing
We are not going on
Delta.
the left side for some reason. And later on I decide to go left, and then things happen. Never run like that. There's always someone watching. This was a lucky aim in my case. The spread of the gun is shot less, so you can still get them because of the high fire rate.
Device ready.
But would I prefer the AN-94? Yes. That was my mistake. I shouldn't have done. I got judged for it. It's still a fun game. The one thing that I didn't like about this Ghost Recon Phantoms as such was the community is about 2 years old, the veteran players, and some of them are losing interest in the game. There's so much complaining going on. I can understand the complaints, they're not wrong, they're legitimate complaints, but it's actually pushing a lot of new players away. In fact, recently I saw a video of some group of people playing this game, and they kept saying the community is the problem with this game, just like CSGO. And I was like, I don't know.
Securing
Maybe they're
Delta.
right, maybe they're not. I wish they were not. But I think there is some truth to it. I just wish this game was, newer. So that'd be more fun for people to play this. And I really wish the developers would bring that beta map online, the rural map. It's been sitting
Securing
incomplete for a very long time. If not, why not just open the map community up to the, us, to the people who play the game. I'm pretty sure there are lots of people who can make maps. So if there's an SDK or something that if they want us to do, we can do it. Like have a competition or something. And yes, it sounds messed up. This is another thing that I noticed many new players do. Instead of just crouching behind cover, they're prone down there.
Securing
And that's a problem because then your bottom half is exposed. Here I did something really stupid. That was just lucky that I have good armor that I left, otherwise I'd be dead. I shouldn't rush now, a single bullet will kill me, but I rush. Al-Qassam is getting kills after kills, and that's something I've seen all the other players do as well. They are really good at shooting down people. Probably that is my downside. I just can't aim down the sight well.
Securing Delta.
Maybe I need more practice.
Losing
This
Delta.
is probably my second FPS game that I've ever played before. The other one was Ghost Recon? No, it was yeah,
Delta secured.
it was Call of
Nice.
Duty 4. Yes, Modern Warfare, that's what it was. Anyway, this is my first Tom Clancy game
Losing
too.
Delta.
It's a fun game.
Securing Delta.
I'm looking forward to the Division to come out. Whenever that comes out, that'll be a fun game to play. Anyway, let's get back to the game. So we just got D somehow. And we are about to have some nice fun right now. You can see this is a beginner's game because most of them didn't show up and running behind corners without checking. They're all beginners who somehow got some gear. And yes, this is me being total noob, running around.
Securing Delta.
But I'm only a partial noob anyway. So, here on the right side there's always usually someone. But I don't think there is anyone this time. And I almost died in a bit, and you'll see why. I rushed right. There is actually a recon hiding. Not over here, but on this side. If I was playing recon, I would have scanned and I would have seen him. But since I'm not scanning, I just rush. And he's right behind me, right there. I don't know why he stopped shooting in a bit. Had he continued, he'd probably have got me. But he was cloaking anyway, and he got me multiple times, so I'm not sorry for him. Anyway.
Securing Echo.
Again, no one's going on the right side. In higher level games, almost every time there's someone here. And this is the way I like to go. Trying to get onto E. I was waiting for a scan from someone, but I don't think they're going to scan.
Losing Echo.
Excuse me. So I just run in. There is one person on point, as we'll see in a bit. But I just can't find him. I really don't know where he is. Where is this guy? But then I see there's one more on point. Apparently he was cloaking on the right side. Sorry, the left side. And we got it. Two more come from the right, and there's no one on point, just me. At this point I think I should have waited instead of provoking him to solo blitz me.
Losing Echo.
Look at that. Alakazam 10,000 something, I am 5,000 something. Yep, he is double my score. And yeah, he is a 5-star general. After buying the Infinity Pack, they put me as a 2-star general. I'm pretty sure my skill level is in the kernel, it's not in the general level. That's why I was asking for help. I'd really like to know how the difference is. What is the minor differences in play that people do, decisions they take, from experience. And those are the things that will really help many players go forward and have fun playing this game instead of just going forward and dying, like what happens most of the time. Yeah, I thought there was an enemy for a second. I think the game ends in a bit. See? Paranoid, double checking that guy. See if the cloak guy is back again. But no, he's not. And the game ends. And you can see that we won, but still there was quite a bit of difference in score. Alakazam and me were like 10,000, 5,000, the rest around 3,000, 2,000 range. The enemy team is much more evenly distributed. We were actually playing against a lot of colonels and some majors on their side. On our side we had lieutenants and majors, and there were 1 or 2 captains I think. And the only 2 generals were Alakazam and me on our team. On their team I think there was 1 general, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. Now here is a mistake I do.
Securing Charlie.
Blitzing is not a mistake, it's that what I do when I blitz is a mistake. I should have kept going down the corridor and just spawn. So I've got that guy. Of course my ping was bad too. So all I got was X's on the other guy.
Securing Charlie.
By the way, this is a post commentary. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. But yeah, I didn't have my mic with me at that time. I think here, this is where I realized the cloakers are going to come. I heard a cloak, so I'm waiting. I'm looking at the wall. There he goes. He's going to go there, and yep, I can get it. That's the prediction.
Charlie secured.
I'm going to predict another cloak in a bit. There, I can see him coming. So he's somewhere. Oh, there he is. Oh my god. It is quite interesting to predict where people are going to go. In that sense, this game still has some tactics in it, and it's not just run and gun like most other games. But I think people who do run and gun do get success as long as they can aim well. Someone like me, really. Here, why did he shoot? He gave away my position. Had he not shot, we could have probably flanked him. And this is one more thing I do. I don't know if this is good or not. I normally don't shoot if I can't hit, or you know, if it's any like it will give away my position or something. I don't really shoot. But that I've seen people do it. It's a game anyway. This guy on top, and there was a cloak recon. I didn't see him. Is there a way to see the cloaked recons better? I was going to type need scans, but then I realized no, they are scanning. There should be some way of seeing this cloak better.
Alex probably just coming to their balcony, so it's an angle wall shot.
There's a guy right there. I blitz him. I don't know if anyone takes him out. It's a good thing I ran away because there are a lot of people coming after him. Ah, this is a fun moment. Look how bad my aim is. I look at this guy, like keep shooting at him, but nothing hits. There's no one there. So there's another recon who's going to pop up right up there. Got you. This is another thing. I don't know. Should you rush? Should you not rush at this moment? A lot of questions. I know there's a recon there. He's an SMG recon too. Now here, I shouldn't have rushed. I should have just stayed back. I ran out of ammo and I didn't get any of them. But yes, the Pokemon was there. Alakazam got, I think, all 3 of them.
Heavy casualties inflicted.
Now we try to push to B, and I don't think we get B this time. But it was still
Losing
fun.
Charlie.
Somehow 1 or 2 of them will slip right past all of us and get on point. And I have no idea why they do that. It's probably good tactics. I don't know. He's actually
Charlie.
behind the central pillar, and I don't see him, but that shot is sees him. Shotty means the shotgun,
Please
not a
stop
shot person. Nah, he played well too. I have no idea why people are running back, so I go up. Then I realize why they're running back. This is a total mistake on my part. Out there in the open, no, probably shouldn't do that. So, what do I think of the AS1H? Well, same thing that everyone else thinks. It's a pretty nice gun, no question about it.
Device
And there
ready.
isn't anything else to say about it. It's pretty decent. That's it. Would I prefer this or AN94? I don't know. They're for 2 different situations. I like this for CQC, for the refire rate. And AN94 is much better for burst firing at long distances. For some reason this reminds me of the CPW or Vector for the Recon. And that was a nice thing. He didn't know that his hands were seen. That's the other thing. We don't know, like I don't know, when I stand behind cover, how much of it is actually being shown. Yeah, there someone starts scolding Alakazam and he says he's a 5-star general for a reason. Yeah, that's the reason. I want to figure out what that reason is. I really don't know. I wish I knew. How is the playstyle different? There was many games that, you know, I'm somewhere in the middle of the scoreboard and everyone else is just a few hundred points above, a few kills more. But that's the difference between, you know, a 3-star 4-star general versus me who's just a 2-star right now, or a colonel for that matter. I think the skill difference is not huge, it's just a tiny bit of a difference. But what is it? There's some key feature that they're missing, and I really like to know what that key feature is, just so that I can improve my own game.
How'd you think?
This was a kind of a fun game, but it just kept bothering me, like, why is it that others can't do what the high level generals can do? What is the difference? What is holding them back? I thought I saw a float. Now this is another place where I get teammated. This is probably a beginner mistake. He sees two of us rush, then why do you nade? I mean, come on. A frag. I don't know how come it blew up immediately and there was no time to it. But it was fun. See, he started pulling off, and at the end of the game again, he's going to be like 5,000 something and like 2,500 something, or you know, in that range. And yeah, we don't get overtime, I think, or we do. I don't know. It was a fun thing. I think we do get overtime here, not because of us, because they come to see again for some reason and get overtime. There, look at that, how bad is my shot shooting. It takes me time to, you know, adjust the aim and then get it. But I should have gotten the first time. I have no idea how to shoot.
Losing Bravo.
Here, I keep jumping between targets without actually pointing my gun at anyone. The blitz. I should have just won or done something else.
Losing Charlie. Overtime.
See, we lost Charlie, that's why we got overtime. Someone else came
Securing
there.
Charlie.
Yep, it's one of the cloakers, the Sting guy, who was sniping, and last round he was doing an SMG with a Judge pistol. So, yeah, the matchmaker, I don't know, they said it's going to be based on gear, but it's not just gear, because some of them have really low gear compared to me. But some of them really have Halloween guns.
Another guy's in our alley. I mean their alley.
Their alley. Anyway, it always cracks me up. Now here, there's a cloaker here on the right, and I did not see him. I just could not see him. Cloak needs to be nerfed a bit. They didn't. He was just walking around, I guess, so I couldn't even hear him.
Charlie.
The other thing, I really don't know. When I play Recon, I scan for the team rather than for myself. Doesn't really work that well. It works because the team wins, but sometimes that's not what we need to do. Sometimes you just need to scan for yourself. I thought there was a person on there, but actually I got shot from the sniper, which you can see from here, which I see in a bit actually. And then I'm like, should I take the gamble? And like, no, just 24 seconds, the game's gonna get over anyway. So yeah, this was a fun game. So I really like some feedback to tell me, okay, this is what you did a mistake on. At this moment you shouldn't have done this, you should have done that. Or this is what I would have done, this is what, you know, so and so would have done, or this is the way to play it, or something like that. Thereby I can improve, because I really want to improve, but I don't really know how else to play it, and that's where the issue lies. A little more discussion on this will benefit everyone in the game.